Growing up in a small town in Ohio, you learn two things really fast. One, everyone knows your business. And two, my sister Elena was always the main character. I'm Maya. I'm 29, and for the last decade, I've been the supporting actress in the movie of Elena's life. Elena is, well, she's breathtaking. That's the word my Nana uses. She's got that effortless, messy chic hair and a smile that makes people just melt. But there's a catch. Elena doesn't just want the spotlight. She wants your spotlight. The first time it happened, I was 21. I brought home my first serious boyfriend, Caleb. He was a sweet, slightly dorkish pre-med student. I was so proud to show him off at the 4th of July barbecue. 10 minutes in, Elena shows up in a sundress that probably cost more than my car. And suddenly, Caleb forgot I existed. She spent the whole night asking him about the complexities of organic chemistry while batting her eyelashes. 2 weeks later, Caleb broke up with me via text. A month after that, I saw them tagged in a photo at a music festival. It became a pattern, a cruel, predictable cycle. Thanksgiving, 2015. I brought Leo. By the time the turkey was carved, Elena had him helping her fix a leak under the sink. They were gone for 45 minutes. Christmas, 2017. I brought Marcus. Elena accidentally spilled red wine on his shirt and insisted on taking it to the laundry room right then and there to pre-treat the stain. My family? They just shrugged. My mom would say, "Oh, Maya, you know how Elena is. She just has a big personality. Don't be so sensitive." So I stopped. For 3 years, I showed up to every holiday alone. I told them I was focusing on my career in marketing. I told them I liked my independence. The truth was, I was seeing someone incredible. His name is Julian. Julian is different. He's a public defender. He's seen the worst of people, and somehow he still looks for the best. We had been dating for 2 years, and he finally cornered me. "Maya," he said, "I love you, but I'm tired of being your dirty little secret when the holidays roll around. I want to meet the people who made you, you." I tried to warn him. I sat him down in our apartment in Chicago, and I laid it all out. The Elena factor. I told him, she's going to look at you like you're the only man on earth. She's going to touch your arm, laugh at jokes that aren't even funny, and try to get you alone. Please, just don't let her. Julian just laughed. He tucked a piece of hair behind my ear and said, "Baby, I spend my days dealing with career criminals and high-stakes manipulators. I think I can handle a spoiled sister in suburban Ohio." The drive to my parents' house for Easter was the longest 3 hours of my life. My hands were shaking on the steering wheel. When we walked in, the house smelled like honey-glazed ham and expensive perfume. Elena was already there, draped over the armchair like a queen on a throne. She saw Julian, and I saw the glitch in her eyes. It was that predatory spark. "Well, well, well," she purred, standing up. "Maya, you finally brought a guest, and a handsome one at that." She did the whole routine. She wore a silk dress that was wildly inappropriate for a family lunch. She hovered. She needed help opening a bottle of wine. She asked Julian about his heroic work in the legal system, leaning in so close their shoulders touched. But then, something happened that I had never seen before. Julian didn't lean in. In fact, every time she stepped closer, he stepped back. He didn't ignore her. He was polite, but he was clinical. When she tried to touch his arm, he adjusted his watch, making her hand fall into empty air. It was beautiful. At dinner, Elena was losing her mind. She wasn't getting the hit of validation she lived for. She looked across the table and said, "So, Julian, Maya tells me you're a big-shot lawyer. You must meet so many interesting women in your line of work. Don't you find Maya's little marketing world a bit quiet compared to yours?" The table went silent. My mom looked at her plate. My dad cleared his throat. Julian put his fork down slowly. He looked Elena right in the eyes, and he didn't smile. "Actually, Elena," he said, his voice calm and steady, "I find Maya's world to be the only thing that keeps me sane. She's brilliant, she's grounded, and most importantly, she doesn't feel the need to perform for attention. That's a rare quality, don't you think?" Elena's face went white, then red. She didn't say another word for the rest of the meal. When we got into the car to leave, I started crying. Not because I was sad, but because for the first time in 29 years, someone had seen the game and chosen me. Julian reached over and took my hand. "I told you, didn't I?" I looked at him, and I realized I didn't care if Elena was the main character in my family's story anymore, because in the story that actually mattered, the one we were building together, I was the only one who had a starring role. We haven't been back for a holiday since. We started our own traditions, just us, some takeout, and a whole lot of peace. And honestly, it's the best supporting role I've ever had.